instructor, Staff Sergeant Villalobos, and drill instructor, Staff Sergeant King. Our mission is to train each one of you to become a United States Marine. A Marine is characterized as one who possesses the highest of military virtues. He obeys orders, respects his seniors, and strives constantly to be the best at everything that he does. Discipline and spirit are the hallmarks of a Marine. Each of you can become a Marine if you develop discipline and spirit. We will give every effort to train you, even after some of you have given up for yourselves. Starting now, you will treat all Marines with the highest level of respect, for we have earned our place as Marines and will accept nothing less than that from you. We will treat you as we do our fellow Marines, with firmness, fairness, dignity, and compassion. At no time will you be physically abused or verbally threatened by any Marine or recruit. If anyone should abuse or mistreat you, I expect you to report such incidents immediately to me or to one of my drill instructors. Further, if you feel I have mistreated you, I expect you to report it to your series commander, Captain Huddleston. From now on, my drill instructors and I will be with you every day and everywhere that we go. I've told you what my drill instructors and I will do. From you, we demand the following. You will give 100% of yourselves at all times. Obey all orders quickly, willingly, and without question. Treat all Marines and recruits with courtesy and respect. You will not physically abuse or verbally threaten any Marine or recruit. Be completely honest in everything that you do. A Marine never lies, cheats, or compromises. Respect the rights and properties of others. A Marine never steals. You must work hard to strengthen your body. Be proud of yourself and the uniform you wear. Above all else, never quit or give up. For we offer you the challenge of recruit training, the opportunity to earn the title, United States Marine. Now, ears! Open, sir! Ears! Open, sir! Eyeballs! Good, sir! When I tell you to, and only when I tell you to, you will stand up and shake out your legs. Do you understand? Yes, sir! This time, stand up and shake out your legs. Yes, sir! This time, stand up and shake out your legs. Yes, sir! Ears! Open, sir! Eyeballs! Good, sir! When I say something, you will scream at the top of your lungs. Aye, sir! Aye, sir! I tell you to, and only when I tell you to, your side is going to power walk and stand on line in front of your gear. Do you understand? Yes, sir! This side, get on line up. Aye, sir! This side, get on line up. Aye, sir!
Shalom, shalom, Israel, coming back at you with another lesson. Lord willing, this is edifying. First off, giving all praise, all honor, all glories to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Ruach Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elder bishops of Great Millstone and all the teachers out there pushing his word in truth with truth and sincerity. May you be of the elect. Shalom to all the Akim and Aquat out there listening and learning. You Israelites, so-called Negroes, Hispanic, Native, and Seminole Indians, who are the true children of Israel, as well as you speckled bird, Israelite foreigners, the Israelites that look like, act like, and take on the customs of all these heathen nations. So to you I say shalom, and may you be of the elect. This lesson is brought to you by the Spirit and the power of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Yahweh being the true name of our Father, the God of the Bible, the God of the Israelites, by Hashem meaning in the name, and Yahweh Shai being the only begotten Son of Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls by the name of JC. All right, now, the reason why I pulled that particular video, all right, one, that was the branch, the military branch that I served in, and I served that particular branch because in my mind at the time, I figured if I'm gonna join the military branch and challenge myself, I'm gonna go to what the world called the hardest branch. And as you heard what the drill instructor was saying, right, because that's the drill instructor oath, all right, it's pretty much in a spiritual sense, all right, if you can receive it, that's the same promise, the same vow that our elders have taken upon themselves for those that are under them, all right? And so it's the same respect, especially because the Most High said what? He wants us to endure as good soldiers, all right? he sees us as such. And that's the same mentality that we should all have, right? Endure hardness as a good soldier. Rather it be chastisement, rather it be, you get brought down to a low estate, right? Things are taken from you. You suffer all kinds of loss, whatever the case may be. You have to learn to push through, like the drill instructor said. And above all, never quit, never give up on yourselves. It's the same thing, man. All right, because giving up on yourself is what? All right, you dropping the plow, you basically having your mind like a city without walls, right? You letting the cares of this world get to you. Okay, you have plague of the mind. Okay, you don't want that, right? They say in this world, all right, the worst enemy you can have upon yourself is yourself. Okay, because your mind can play tricks on you. Dun, 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 dun. My mind is playing tricks on me. All right. For those that understand that, it's a 90s hip hop. But nonetheless, all right. Again, I pulled that particular video for those reasons, but also the intensity. Right. That's he was giving it all. He gave it his all. Right. And Marines, that's what they expect of you, to give it your all. And that's what the Most High asked of us. Right? You're supposed to love the Most High God with all your heart, all your mind, all your soul, and love your brethren, love your neighbor as just as yourself, just as him. Okay? And how you gonna do that? Well, if they going and getting out of line, you get on their ass, because that's love, that's care. Okay? You want them to strive to do better. So you're gonna do what you got to do to get them back on track. You're gonna motivate them. Okay? In one way or another, you're going to motivate them, right? So that's the reason why I brought that particular video out, right? And so basically, yeah, without any further ado, the name of this lesson is Hear, Understand, and Take Heed to Them Over You in This Truth, all right? And it's keeping it 100, man, all right? It's the same. Understand the video, all right? If you got to go watch it again, listen to what he's saying, and take that and relate it to this truth. Relate it to the elders. Relate it to the apostles on down. All right. Yeah, I put the DI video up. All right, this is Hebrews 13 and 17. It says, obey them that have the rule over you. Just like the drill instructors are over, right? You got the senior drill instructor. Okay, that's like the elder. Then you have the regular drill instructors. Those would be like, your bishops. Okay, you got your squad leaders. They'll be like the deacons. All right. Matter of fact, I would even say senior drill instructor would be your elder. The drill instructors, would be, okay, Salakia. The senior drill instructor would be your camp head, right? The overall camp, all right? Your drill instructors will be the elders, all right? Your guide would be the bishop, all right? Your squad leaders would be the deacons, and the general population, that'd be like your disciples, okay? Nonetheless, you as you can see, there's order, all right? So again, this Hebrew 13:17 says, obey them that have the rule over you, which would be the senior drill instructor, who gives the orders to the drill instructors, who gives the orders to the guy, the order to the guide, and the guide lets the squad leaders know, and the squad leaders let their particular squad know what's happening, right? So everybody on the same page, everybody know what's going on, everybody marching to one beat, okay? Obey them that have the rule over you, and submit yourselves, for they watch for you, for your souls, as they that must give account, that they may do it with joy and not with grief, for that is unprofitable for you. Yeah, go ahead and get out of line with a drill instructor and watch what happens. You ain't just gonna have one in your face, zip, zip, or it could be 3, 4 drill instructors in your face, and you ain't gonna know which way to turn because they yelling at you from all directions. All right, and the Most High can get down on us, right? If we're not doing the things that we need to be doing, he'll make it happen, man. It come out of nowhere. You get warnings. Fuck out here. See that? Spam risk. You get warnings. All right. If you don't do right, and before long you stay being uncorrected, hey, the Lord he gonna find a way to correct your ass, man. And when it gets to that point, you ain't gonna like it. Okay. This is Proverbs 15. I'm gonna read 32 and 33. It says, "He that refuses instruction despises his own soul, but he that heareth reproof getteth understanding. The fear of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is the instruction of wisdom, and before honor is humility." And that's the whole thing about Marine boot camp. Well, I suppose any military boot camp, but especially the Marines, man. All right, you refuse to do your duties, hey, you can get court-martialed. Drill instructors work the fuck out of you, called IT, initial training. Basically, push-ups to your ass pass out, run till you pass out, side straddle hops till you pass out, type shit. All right. But if you hear, right, the drill instructor telling you what to do, and you do it what's asked of you, all right, they ain't even say nothing to you, but they watching, they paying attention. Eventually, shit, they'll probably tell a squad leader you fired, and then they'll hire you to be a squad leader or a guide. All you gotta do is keep doing what you're doing, keep doing good. Okay, and that's that fear. That's that fear you have of them drill instructors, right? Because them drill instructors, man, shit. Me personally, I had some fucking brutal, mean ass drill instructors. The littlest one was the roughest one. Staff Sergeant Morales. No, Staff Sergeant Moreno. Yeah, Staff Sergeant Moreno. This was back in 2000. Boy, that man did not play. All my drill instructors were staff sergeants. All of them were combat veterans. You know what I'm saying? They didn't play that shit. But nonetheless, again, that goes back to that fear. Right? And it's the same fear that we got to have towards Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. That's the same fear, that same reverence we must have towards our elders. Right? You cannot ever think that you're on the same level as them. You can never think that way. Even if you've been in maybe just amount of time, right? And they end up being an elder and you just up under them, but y'all been in just about the same amount of time, maybe a few years on and off, right? Type stuff. You can still never think that you're equal. There's rank and order for a reason. Okay? This is Hebrew 12. I'm going to read 6 to 11. It says, "For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth." Right? The Lord will get on your ass, man. Put fire up under you. All right? And it's all out of love. When you love somebody, and they constantly fucking up, what are you going to do? You're going to yell at them. Why? Because you don't want nothing bad to happen to them. And you're tired of seeing them fucking up. So you yell at them. And that's the only way Jake really understands things. You can't be soft with Jake. So you get chastised. And scourges every son whom he received, getting your ass whooped. Right? Scriptures say, hey, he that hateth his son, right, spares the rod. If you love your son, hey, you're going to let him feel that rod often. Okay? Because you straighten him up to do right. Unlike a mother. A mother said, let their child do whatever the fuck. That's why they grow up to be fucked up and be in jail and in prison or worse. Because I carried them, so I got a different type of love for them. Yeah, the daddy's job is, I love them, but I'm the disciplinarian. We have a different type of love. We have a proper love. We love our children, of course, but we got to straighten their ass up because it's in a child to be on folly, man. And you got it. You can't even be cool with your children like that on that type of level. Folly all the time. Because then guess what? That line's gonna be blurred. Is this my friend or my dad? Fuck all that, man. I'm your daddy and you gonna know it. Just like Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. That's our daddy and we know it. If we don't know, he gonna make sure we know it. Little nigga, you need me. I don't need you. You see? And that's the mindset we gotta constantly keep in our minds, man. You gotta constantly keep that thought, keep that notion. All right? You mark outside of that, hey, that's pride. Because now you don't have that fear. You lost that fear. You lost that boundary. And guess what happens with that? Familiarity, breeding contempt. Problem right there. Big problem. And if you don't check that shit, it's just gonna get worse and worse. You gotta have discipline. You gotta know yourself. Know you're not your own self, rather you be in the faith. Right? You gotta know yourself. You gotta know your limits. You gotta know your discipline. Hebrews 12:6. For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth and scourges every son whom he receiveth. If ye endure chastening, the Most High dealeth with you as with sons. That means you're cared for. Okay? For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? If the Lord ain't fucking with you, that means he don't care about you. You see somebody on the street that you don't know, you don't care about, right? And they on some folly, you're not going to say shit to them because you don't give a damn. But if it's somebody that you know, somebody that you love, you care about, and they out there on folly, you're going to pull them to the side like, man, what the fuck you doing, man? What you doing out here? Why you acting like this, man? Go get your ass in the house. Go stop. Sit your ass down somewhere, right? That's chastening, right? Because you care about that person. But if it's somebody you don't care about, you don't say shit to them. You just let them get fucking destroyed. Let whatever happened to them happen to them. So that's what this scripture is saying, verse 7, Hebrews 12:7. If you endure chastening, the Most High dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? But if ye be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then are you bastards and not sons. You see that? So anybody that's taking hold of this truth, you're going to get chastised some type of way. That's all out of love. All right? But if you don't, then are ye bastards and not sons. Somebody he don't give a fuck about, like these other nations. Okay? Furthermore, verse 9, we have had fathers of our flesh, which corrected us, and we gave them reverence. Shall we not much rather be in subjection unto the Father of spirits and live? For they verily for a few days chasten us after their own pleasure, but he for our profit, that we might be partakers of his holiness. Now, no chastening for the present seemeth to be joyous, but grievous. Them jail instructors get on your ass, man. It ain't nothing cool, man. It ain't nothing to smile about. And go ahead and smile and see what happens. Go ahead, break out a bearing and watch what happens to you next. Ain't no smiling. All right? Ain't nothing to smile about, man, especially when you're getting corrected. Because the drill instructor gonna say, "Oh, you think it's funny? All right, bet. Now I'm gonna really work you. You thought I was working before? Now I'm gonna really work you because it's funny." I do the same thing in my son. Oh, it's funny? All right, I'll give you something to smile about. And I don't go that hard on him, but hard enough so he understand that he ain't nobody to fuck with, man. And I do that, and I tell him the reason why I do that is because the Most High do that with us. You need to learn why things are the way they are, why we do what we do, and why you need to do what you need to do. Right? Scriptures say, train up a child in the way he should go, so when he get older, he won't depart, roughly paraphrasing. Okay? It's the same thing. Now, no chastening, verse 11, now no chastening for the present seemeth to be joyous, but grievous. Nevertheless, afterward, it yieldeth the peaceable fruit of righteousness unto them which are exercised thereby. Right? You do those things that the drill instructor is telling you to do without fucking mouthing off, all right? And got something to say, or maybe even showing your anger. Don't let them see that. Oof. Oof. Right? But if you do what you're told, hey, you end up being a good Marine. You might even, get promoted to the point where, hey, man, this guy's good to go. Let's make him an elder. Let's make him a drill instructor. Now he can go make fellow Marines or make better men for the Lord. You see, it's all about putting that pride to the side. Right? Everybody in the company, everybody there is all grown men. But you put that pride to the side, man. That pride ain't got nowhere in boot camp. Okay? Pride ain't got nowhere near being in this truth. The Most High hates pride. So go ahead and show it and watch what happens. Get demoted. Get your ass whooped. Okay? And that's pretty much the point, man. I watch that video from time to time. I was really into that at one point. But I do watch it from time to time because it get me fired up, man. That's why I like the elder brother Murph, man. When he get fired up, he get me charged, boy. I'll be ready to take a nigga head off. Type shit. But yeah. Again, that video, when you look at it in a spiritual sense, you understand why there's order, why things are the way they are. And you understand that our elders are in charge of us and we should be doing what they tell us to do. All right? They have an oath that they took and we up under them. Let's follow through, man. All right? Because in order to be a leader, you must first learn how to be a what? A follower. A follower of the man of the Lord so you can learn how to lead. So with that, Lord willing, this was edifying, giving all praise, all honor, all glories to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rachah Quadash. Double honors to the apostle and elder bishops, a great millstone, and all the teachers out there pushing the word and truth with truth and sincerity. May you be of the elect. Y'all better stay prayed up. Repent. Ababa ball. Kwam Yasharallah. Shalom.